See, I want all these quarters keep coming at my feet on the collection today. Sunday after Sunday, we ain't missing not a one. Now, I will be standing outside the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa. And I will be watching for kids who are coming in, and I'll know exactly what's going on with the quarter from the collection. We bind the spirit of gambling right now. There is a 1974 gremlin parked in front of the pastor's spot. It's missing the hubcap. We need you to go on out there and move your car. I don't see nobody getting up. I won't see no move your car. Now, it's in the pastor's spot. Also, I want you to know that Sister Jackson, in her praise on this Sunday, lost her happiness. Now, there was such a large commotion, but we don't want that to happen no more. From now on, somebody is in the spirit and they're shouting and their wings come off. Just take your feet and slide it under the pit. No big thing about it. Just slide it under the pit. And you can give it to the lost and found. Or you can return it to its rightful owner. Just don't you take it home. Man, we're going to be having our normal Sunday fellowship. So we want everybody to bring a covered dish. Everybody except Sister Anita. Oh Lord, it's somebody named Anita. Everybody except her. Now I know y'all said her sweet potato pie is all good. And some folks even say she put a big toe in it. But look here. The last time I ate a slice, I swear I saw a toe. So you ain't got to literally put that foot in the food. And don't you come in here with no pen collard greens either. Glory ain't the only glory is up in here. If you ain't gonna pick them, wash them, cut them, and then cook them, don't you pray. Now, this concludes our announcement for the Zacchaeus get down out that sycamore tree. Hold my mule while I shout in your face. Church of the Union. All right, y'all. What I'm going to do is just take some time with you and just share with you why I do what I do. I have to say that laughter is what has kept me going for years. I was always that person who I could make a joke out of any situation, you know what I mean? And not making fun of it, but just presenting it in a way so that people could see the joy and see that everything that you've been through isn't all bad. Because as long as you're still here, there's an opportunity for you to have hope. And that's through Christ. I have been through a lot in my life. I'm 29 years old. 29. But in my short 29 years of being here, I've gone through things that most people would have lost their lives over. You know what I mean? Some people, and I know some, who right now are just unstable mentally as a result of years of molestation. Some people who are unstable mentally as a result of abandonment, as as a result of having someone decide that they would rather smoke crack cocaine than take care of you. They would rather have their drugs than be there for you and be supportive of you. And that was all me. My mother, God bless her, she's a woman of God, always has been. And she tried to do everything she could to protect her children and to shield them from, just the harmful things of the world. But you have to leave your children in God's hands. And although she tried her hardest, she couldn't shield me from being arrested by a family member. For years. She really tried, but she couldn't shield me from it. She couldn't shield me from my father walking out the door and then coming back just to walk out again. She couldn't shield me from the years that I spent drinking to go to sleep at night. Because at one point, how many of you know that the sins of your parents and your grandfathers and your grandmothers, all of those things, those soul ties, they're there, they're present with you. And at about 19 or 20, the enemy began to whisper to me and tell me, you're a witch, you're a witch, you're a witch. And I had seen my grandmother, who was a preacher by the way. She was a preacher for many years. But she also did something, she called it white magic. So all of the women on my father's side of the family, they had a very prophetic anointing. I mean, just a divinely prophetic anointing. But what they did was, they became spiritual advisors and, things of that nature. And I had absolutely no idea of it. All of my uncles were masons and Shriners and things of that nature. I had absolutely no idea of it, but at 19, the enemy began to whisper, you're a witch. You're a witch. Accept it. And I said, Lord, I had known from a child that I had a prophetic anointing. And I said, Lord, I would rather not live than to pervert the anointing that you placed on my life. And that's when the enemy started to teach me and saying, there's no way, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't help it. This is who you are. Embrace it and get some money from it. And because I had already spoken out of my mouth before that I would rather die than to do that, he said, well, then do it. This is who you're destined to be, and if you don't want to be that person, then do it. So driving down a street, I was trying to find the perfect place to crash my car. I started to accelerate on a curve, picking up speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour. And I saw a tree, a big, sturdy tree. I said, if you pull off right now, you'll hit, there's no way you'll survive. Just as I was about to turn my wheel to the right, the Lord spoke to me and said, you are mine. I gave you life and you have no right to take it. Absolutely no right.